Hi traders, welcome to this video. My name is John. I am the senior market analyst here at @𝖢𝖥𝖣yiِ Markets. I'm going to take you through gold and why I like the idea of being a buyer of this particular market. And we're going to go through a couple of trading ideas. But before we get into that, question for the comment section: what is your motivation in becoming a trader? I'm always interested in finding out why you guys are looking to try and get into the industry. What has brought you to the industry? Is it money motivated, or is it time motivated? Is it because you have a strong interest in the financial markets? Is it something that you like to do because you like the idea of trading different economies? So let's go through a little bit of data then. Let's not hang about here. We've got big data out today, and it was shocking for the US dollar. Okay, very, very bad for the US dollar. We had ISM Services PMI, which was forecast to come in at 52.6, which usually is a sign of growth, coming at 48.8. We also saw the ADP non-farm employment change coming at 150k, and we saw the rise in unemployment claims. So bit of a shock to the labour market here, as well as the ISM Services PMI. And then we've got FOMC meeting minutes this evening, which could pile on the pressure of the US dollar, or might just give us a little bit of a pullback, because they might be talking about leaving rates higher for longer. But we have huge data then coming out on Friday. NFP is going to impact the US dollar again. So is this going to be the insights going into Friday? Now, everyone's always looking at that key question: should you be a buyer or should you be a seller of the price of gold? Well, to me, you need to still be a buyer. You need to be a buyer as long as price remains above this kind of 2280 handle. And the reason I like to look at that is because of what's going on down here. Now, this is the commitment of trader reports. Sorry, that's meant to be an arrow, but it's come out looking a little bit dodgy there. The commitment of trader reports. Okay, so we're looking at basically what the non-coms are doing. Okay, so these are people that are traders, hedge funds, things like that. And then we're looking at what the commercials are doing, and these are people that are in the markets to trade. Okay, not trade, sorry, to buy and sell the commodity. Essentially, they're in it for business purposes. So what I'm basically looking for is for the market to continue higher, and the reason being is because we're not at an extreme on gold. Okay, so what I like to look for is for this COT report to tell us when to really kind of look for a top in the market, and we're not there yet because we're not at an extreme. So I want to see the COT reports reaching an extreme, and I've mentioned this in multiple videos now, but until that happens, I still feel like gold prices may continue to drive higher. So let's go on the chart then. What's going on the chart? Well, we can see that the price has been supported above these major swing lows. This is the lows where I'm expecting, if we did breach, then it would mean that we could see a lot of downside in price. And what we saw most recently, or what we covered in a short video a couple of days ago, was the fact that the market was forming this consolidation. Now, if we kind of add everything together, we've got the COT report saying that we should technically still be buyers of the market. We've got high impact news this week, so it's adding risk elements to the market. We've had poor US dollar data, and what do we trade here? We trade gold against the US dollar, so bad dollar equals potentially gold upside. And then we've got the element of the price holding above this area. So from a technical perspective, from a fundamental perspective, from a macro perspective, gold still remains bullish for me. Now, I wouldn't necessarily be looking to buy it here because we're at a key resistance level, but we could technically reuse this consolidation area here that formed, because the initial idea was to buy the breakout. That worked out really nicely, price rallied to the upside. But what happens in these consolidation areas, we build up that volume. So I'm looking for price to potentially come back into that volume area again in order to look for continuations back to the upside. So I've set an alert just around about this 23.30, just slightly above it, looking looking to see if price will come and retest it for continuations to the upside. But I want you to let me know in the comments section, what do you think about the price of gold, as well as the question I asked you earlier in the video, what motivates you to become a trader? Thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll speak to you soon.